Well, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, and welcome to another National Football Youth League Cup final. This time it's the Premier Cup final. Live from Pride Park, the home of the Rams, Derby County, freshly promoted to the Championship, and it's two big names in British football. It's Gordon Strachan's Football Foundation against Robbie Fowler's Football Education Academy, or FEFA for short. It's an exciting game with two sides from the Northwest Premiership making it through to the final. And alongside me for the game, two representatives of FEFA, current students in the setup, Ethan Danku and Paris Elaine. Paris, thanks very much for coming and joining us here.
Thank you very much for hosting as well.
And Ethan, great to have you with us.
Yeah, thank you
really
very much.
Exciting times for FEFA, right at the top of the Northwest Premier, top scorers with a quite frankly ridiculous 92 goals this season. Paris, it's been a really successful season so far, and you're good value for this place in the final.
Yeah, it's been very good. We've had excellent coaching experiences. We've got very, very experienced coaches and incredible facilities really at Melwood.
Based out of Rainhill Sixth Form in St Helens, based down at Melwood as well. So really top setup down there. It's a big game as well for the Strachan Football Foundation. They might sit 7th in the Northwest Premier at the moment, but they're on a decent run of form. 2 wins in their last 2 games. 5 they put past Tranmere and a 6-0 win against Stockport. Only bettered by the last 2 results for the Robbie Fowler Football Education Academy. They put 6 past Tranmere and 8 past Stockport. Strachan Football Academy were beaten 5-1 by the Fowler Academy earlier in the season. There's your referees for today as well. In the centre there, Ash Hastings with Martin Dexter and Josh Unsworth as well to take us through this big cup final. Captain Harry McVeigh for FEFA lining up with his opposite man. We've got a slight delay here for kick-off, due at 1:45. The first of 2 finals today. The Under-23 National Football Youth League Cup final will be here live from Pride Park, kicking off at 6 o'clock. Over comes Martin Dexter with the coin, it seems. Delighted to be joined by another representative. Bit of balance in the gantry here as Taylor Sows has joined us from the Strachan Football Foundation. Taylor, thanks very much for coming up.
No problems, pleasure to be up here.
And we were just saying it's a tall task for the Strachan Football Foundation against this flying Fowler Academy, but you've made it to a cup final. Anything can happen in these big occasions, and you've got to be looking forward to it, Taylor.
100%, all the boys are up for it. Been a lot of build-up throughout the week, but they're really excited to get playing, and here we go, we'll find out.
It's a lovely view from up here. It's the Strachan Football Foundation in the yellow, playing from left to right. Big turnover by FEFA, playing in the red, and that's a loose ball, but it will be swept up in the end by Luca Bean. And we'll get rolling through midfield. It's the Strachan Football Foundation all warming up in their full Scotland gear, looking really sharp, of course. Gordon Strachan, the director, the former Scottish international and Manchester United winger. Only matched by Robbie Fowler, really, with 120 goals for Liverpool in the Premier League, 26 caps for England, twice the PFA Young Player of the Year. There's some serious pedigree backing up these 2 academies, as it'll be the Liverpool-backed FEFA on the attack to begin with, and they've won a free kick. Paris, it's a pretty bright start for FEFA as they're on the offensive to begin with, looking bright at the moment.
It is, yeah. We like to play a very forward-focused football, so we like high press, forward passes. Sometimes we have to recycle, but we try our best to move forward.
We'll be out for a throw. Some combative defending. And it'll be Second real possession of the game for the Strachan Football Foundation, based out of the facilities at Warwick University. Ruben Wade with the armband on today. And it's all the way back to Luca Bien. He's been in action a couple of times already this afternoon. Zmansky across the face of defence. Then cleared downfield. Big header around the centre circle. Now carried out by Preston Bitemo. A goal in their last game against Tranmere. That 5-0 routing by the Strachan Football Foundation. But they haven't played for 11 days. Coming up to this final. A lovely weighted pass and a great touch as well from Donaldson. But ball just gets away from him there. Rio Donaldson, 8 goals in his last 21 appearances. Scored twice in that semi-final as well against Crawley, who they beat 3-0. But once again, it's Pfeffer on the offensive. Whipped in by the captain, McVeigh, and on the big occasion. Expecting things to pick up in intensity as we kick on and the nerves settle. How was the emotions in the camp this morning coming up to this big game?
This morning on the coach, everyone was quite chilled, really looking forward to the game.
Good to hear, and we'll see how that plays into this big final. There's another one on the 24th at Molineux, the home of Wolves. National Football Youth League bringing these big occasions to all these young footballers. Sliding interception. And it's back with Pfeffer again. Once again attacking through McVeigh. Sam Smith, 38 goals in 24 appearances, the striker, was running in behind. That's some record, Paris. I mean, he is one to watch out for in this team.
He really is, honestly. Every time he seems to touch the ball in a football game, he seems to score 1 or 2 or 3. So today it could depend on how he is, but I see him scoring 2 or 3 goals today.
Top scorer in the division. Unsurprisingly, I don't think anyone else is going to get close to his tally as we approach the back end of the National Football Youth League season. But it's been a bit of a slow start so far in his opening 5 minutes. As to be expected on such a big occasion. It's the Strachan Football Foundation with the throw. Charge down with a bit of aggression, Joel Skillen. And that's the high press, Paris, that you were talking about earlier on.
It is indeed. There's quite a lot of aggression in this team, but it works positively for us when we narrow it into what we need to be focused on.
Owen Jones plays out from defence. Looks downrange, Smith gets the flick on. Swept up and all the way back to Luca Bien in goal. Ooh, well, almost caught by an on-rushing red shirt. And instead away play the Strachan Football Foundation. Working it through the back. Oliver Szymanski. Simple pass. It's a bit of a loose touch from Watkins, and Pfeffer have it back. And then the tackle comes in on Skill, and it's another free kick. We'll see if Pfeffer can create anything here. But Taylor, Strachan Football Foundation looking pretty solid in defence at the moment, looking pretty compact and not letting anything through. It's a good start defensively for this team.
Yeah, it is a good start, and I think both teams just trying to work each other out, and we kind of see what they're about, they try and see what we're about, and we just try and keep solid and ride the first 10 minutes out. I think that's always quite cagey in a final.
Well, out comes Bien, collides with his own player, was hooked into the area by Smalley, but then headed away, and can SFF attack on the break. Deflected and safely back into their possession on the turn. Lovely spin from Barrows. Temo's pass intercepted. Smith could be through here. Big early chance. In comes the sliding tackle. Across came Marsh, but well, what a sliding tackle that is. In the end, the penalty, I believe, might have been given there. Oh, what a start for Sam Smith, running in behind. And that is the perfect start for Fowler in this game, Paris.
It is indeed, and from the spot, Sam's been quite deadly this season. He scored 10 to 12 goals from the penalty spot, so I think he'll be full of confidence right now and fully believe he'll score.
Ethan, let's have another look at this sliding tackle. It is good work from Smith just to get past him, and it's a fair penalty.
Yeah, Sam's done really well to use his body and win the foul, and I believe Sam will put the penalty away.
Smith, to make it 39 for the season, sends Luca Bien the wrong way. And Robbie Fowler's Football Education Academy are on their way to a National Football Youth League Premier Cup. First real opportunity of the game. Smith got away from Marsh and sent Bien flying away to his left, tucked into that corner excellently well. It's a precise penalty, Paris, and an excellent start.
It is, as I said, Sam's very confident when he comes to taking the ball from 12 yards out, so I had full confidence in him.
A hat-trick against Tranmere in their last game. He's already got one on the board early. Taylor, it's not a perfect start for the Strachan Football Foundation, but as you said, haven't really worked their way into the game yet, so plenty more to come.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been a slow start, but again, still quite early on in the game. A lot can happen now from till the end here, so hopefully a lot more to come from us.
Plenty more football to play, but a great start for Robbie Fowler's Football Education Academy. He is here today, Robbie Fowler, down on the touchline earlier, showing support for the foundation he started in 2015. Headed on by SFF, the Gordon Strachan Football Foundation. Smith hustling after it, and he has one possession back. He's poking it through. Oh, and it's excellent defending from the captain, Ruben Wade, who got back to nick it off the heels of Eaton Baverlock. But Luca, another big chance for Fowler here. Or Paris even, that's another big chance that's gone awry. It's some good defending. Could have been in for a second.
He could have been, but as you said, excellent defending from the captain, from Strachan, and now Strachan are on the attack.
Donaldson into the area, flashes it across the face of goal. It was begging for a glancing header, but it's gone awry. Donaldson, 8 goals in 21. Twice he scored in that semi-final, and Taylor, he came pretty close to setting up another one here.
Yeah, he did. He's been really sharp this season. He likes to get at people. That's his game. He likes to beat people 1v1 with his strength and his pace, and he gets successful with it a lot of the time. It's just that end delivery that he needs to improve on for now.
Back in midfield through the Strachan Football Foundation, who are now chasing the game. They've been around since 2011. Headed away by Clark. Another goal scorer against Tranmere. Good footwork by Che Trapasso. Roberts under a bit of pressure, and he does win the free kick as well. Paris, Luke Roberts look really tidy in midfield at the moment for Fowler.
He is. Luke's a pleasure to play with. As a centre-half myself, playing with Luke, you'd always give full confidence when giving him the ball, because you know he'll always retain it. So it is a pleasure to play with Luke.
Not particularly surprised you are a centre-half. The towering Paris Elaine up in the gantry. Back in Row Z here at the Pride Park. It's a lovely view. That's excellent footwork. Driving out of defence, Owen Jones. Dispossessed, and the referee waves play on. Skipping through the tackles. A lovely run from Sonny Sheesby. And then denied. 11 in 15 for Sheesby. He's got the best goal-to-game ratio in this Strachan Football Foundation side. And Taylor, he's one to watch out for.
100%. He's one of them players that gets into the right positions and he just scores goals. That's his game. And he just is always in the right place at the right time. He's done really well this season, and hopefully he can keep building on that. Definitely one to watch out for.
SFF's top scorer, Callum Reynolds, on the bench to start things off, but there's plenty of talented players in attack. Carl Whitley, 9 in 15, and Neil Donaldson's got 8 goals this season himself. Here's Chetland in the corner, looking to find Whitley, dispossessed. And is there a break on? Well, that's an excellent touch by Szymanski to answer that question. Marsh with a bit of time. And then the long ball forward, but it might roll all the way through to Alfie Smith, who so far today has been untroubled. Closest SFF came, that stinging cross by Donaldson. But for the moment, Fowler's Football Education Academy lead through an early Sam Smith penalty, his 39th goal of the season, after he was brought down in the area. And they're on the offensive once again. In comes the tackle, dispossessed. See how Pfeffer can control the game in that familiar Liverpool strip. In came Preston Bitemo. Clear the ball away. But we'll come back for a free kick here, won by Dan Clark. Or even it was Adam Sudworth who went in with a high boot there. Evaded Bitemo. And instead Clark will whip it in to that attacking third. Back with Bitemo. Little no look from the central midfielder. Long ball cut out in the middle of the park. Bit of pinball, eventually will fall for the Strachan Football Foundation, who, as you said, Taylor, are just trying to feel themselves into this game, but at the moment struggling a little bit to work their way up the field.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a struggle in getting up there, keeping a bit at the back, but there's not really much going forward. But I'm sure Lewis and George down there will be looking at it and trying to work out different ways we can get through. But they've been tight so far, Liverpool. They've been solid, and it's hard to break down. It's still quite early on in the game.
Lewis Hudson and George Mackey on the touchline for Strachan Football Foundation. George Mackey, former professional up in Scotland. He's got his UEFA Pro licence, which is the highest degree one can obtain in football coaching. Twice an FA Youth Cup finalist with Coventry while he was part of that setup. That's some good footwork. And it's a searching ball, dealt with by Clark and headed back. Smith came a long way. This could fall kindly here for Pfeffer. Battling away with it is Trapasso. Edge of the area, loose ball. Excellent save by Bien. Here's the follow-up, charge down once again at the edge of the area. Well, that's a big opportunity, Paris, but a good save.
Yeah, it's an incredible save from the goalkeeper. That Jay does well constantly to get his body in between players and the ball, and it'll cause problems for Strachan if they don't nip it in the bud. But incredible save from the goalkeeper.
Trey Trapasso, 8 goals in 19 himself, but looked to turn provider there. It was Skillen with the strike. The follow-up blocked on the edge of the area. And for the moment, Strachan Football Foundation clear their lines. Well, Taylor, it was a while ago, but it was 5-1 the last time these two sides met. Been on a better run of form in the last few games, but how do you right the wrongs following such a comprehensive loss early in the season?
I think we've watched it back many times now, and we've gone through the game bit by bit, and we've worked out that we thought that quite a lot of our goals were mistakes. So we've just been trying to get that out of our system and try and work on different defensive lines and little bits like that, and just try and to stay nice and compact with each other and not let them sort of mistakes happen, because we said if we can cut them out, then we've got a chance. We just seem to give a lot of goals away by different passes and little things like that. So in a final, it's being, say, wow, you're trying to do the right thing really, and you're not trying to play into mistakes and stuff like that. So that's what we worked on.
Headed away by the captain, Harry McVeigh. From Ruben Wade's throw, both skippers operating down the same side. An interesting battle in those two overlapping fullbacks. And it's out for another throw. Well, it's back live again here in this National Football Youth League Premier Cup final, where Robbie Fowler's Football Education Academy lead by an early penalty. But the Strachan Football Foundation looking to get back into the game. Cleared long, beyond Smith. Back to the goalkeeper. He made a really clutch save just a few moments ago to keep it at just 1-0. Barrows. Donaldson. To Barrows again. A couple of good triangles formed down this right-hand side for the Strachan Football Foundation. Checkland's come really deep to get some work. Here is Kobe Checkland. Long ball cut out by Roberts. Falls to Bitemo. Sliding tackle comes in from Donaldson. Roberts is forward to Skillen. That's a really lovely touch as well, but it's gone loose and it's broken kindly for Sheesby. He sends Watkins on his way. But great covering defending from Harry McVeigh and Parrish. That's great work from the skipper, exactly what you want to see.
It is, it puts confidence into the whole team, but great 1v1 defending from Owen there to delay the strike and allow Harry to come back into shape.
Long ball cut out by Owen Jones. More diminutive of the two centre-halves, but he's got really great feet as well, Paris.
He does, yeah. Him and Suds are both very comfortable on the ball at their feet, and it's quite a hard team to make mistakes in, really, when everyone's got such quality, but it starts from the back and them two are excellent.
And once again, it's with Owen Jones. Clark. All the way back to Smith. There was a bit of a race on there with the on-rushing striker, and Alfie Smith forced to clear his lines. Taylor, that's a bit more like it from the Strachan Football Foundation, applying the pressure on this skillful back line.
It is, yeah, definitely. Picking up a little bit now, kind of growing into the game. Started off a little bit slow, but we're building into it now, so hopefully we can start making more of them opportunities.
All the way back to Luca Bien.
Really close. Okay.
Hooked long and headed away. Eventually out for a throw. A little bit scrappy in the midfield. It'll be a real battle today. Take control. Well, let's talk a little bit about the road to the final for the Robbie Fowler Football Education Academy. It started with a 6-2 win against Morpeth, and then a tight 2-1 victory over Barnsley. Took down the John Majetsky Academy from Reading 3-0, and then in extra time beat the Stephen Gerrard Academy. That is quite the route to the final, but a couple of close calls in there. So it hasn't been all plain sailing up to this point, Paris.
No, it hasn't, and as you said, the close game in extra time against Stephen Gerrard's Academy, who are a local rival. It was last minute, and then it turned into a comfortable win, but it was a difficult game for us all round, but we got the victory in the end.
2 goals from Eden Baverlock in that game. Yet to see too much of him so far. And then for the Strachan Football Foundation, a 4-3 win against Everton. And they put 5 past Tranmere again, 3-2 against Middlesbrough, and then a very comfortable semi-final, Taylor, where you beat Crawley Town by 3-0. That must inspire some confidence coming into this game.
Yeah, definitely. We'd picked up a little bit of form from them as well, so that game was almost that thing to kind of pick us going. We got a few results after that as well, so that really helped us on the way. But it gave us belief that we could do anything in the final, because they're a good side, Crawley. 2
wins in the league since then against Tranmere and Stockport. Lost to Bolton, but only by 5-3. They're a tough team in this Northwest Premier Division. With quick feet from Pfeffer, and then a good ball down the line from Luke Roberts, looking to free Clark, who whips into the centre. Lovely ball. There's the step over. 1-on-1. Joel Skillen with some wonderful skill there to carve himself an opportunity, but in the end puts it wide. But Ethan, that's really encouraging for the Robbie Fowler Football Education Academy.
Yeah, it's just what we needed, I felt. It's been fairly flat since we got the goal, but the chance from Joel's definitely going to give us more confidence to attack more and possibly create more chances and score more goals.
Looked like Luca Bien had it covered, but some more of that, please, from Joel Skillen. Tough header from Owen Jones, who, despite his size, can get up to battle with the rest of them. The big man, Sonny Sheesby. Szymanski back to BN. Bit of pressure from Sam Smith. They look to play out from defence. And then they look to go long. Good touch from Whitley. All the way back to Smith, who gets everything behind that. Clears his lines excellently well. Bit of pace out of the game, won't trouble Pfeffer today. Already lead by 1. Just over 20 minutes gone in this National Football Youth League Premier Cup final. Strachan Football Foundation trail, and the captain Ruben Wade with a throw-in. Lobbed forward. Changes hands again. Possession. Lost by SFF. Wonderful touch and a good turn as well. Great footwork. Jay Trapasso looks to create something, and that's an excellent ball over the top. Smith might get onto it. He's away from Barrows. Smith has Trapasso in support, but he's got Szymanski for company, who puts one into the prolific striker, and he wins the free kick. But Taylor, you won't mind that at all from the centre half.
No, I don't think he's going anywhere. It's a 2v1 in the corner there. He's not really getting out. It's no need to make a foul. It gives them another chance now, being early 20 minutes in, so it's just not a foul that needed to be made.
Weighing up the value of not giving away the foul or letting your man know you're there in a game as big as this, but it is a free kick in a potentially profitable position right on the byline. In comes the cross. Cleared away, but only as far as Clark. Barrows, no nonsense, cut out by Skillen. Skillen with the ball forward into the area. Lovely turn, looking to flick it on was Bavalok. Scored twice in that semi-final against the Stephen Gerrard Academy, once in extra time to see them off 2-1. Dispossessed on halfway. Jay Trapass puts the ball forward. Oliver Szymanski is back to clean up, and then the ball from Watkins to open up the field. A pitch in excellent condition given the Derby's long season. Bitemo, Watkins. Good control by Sheesby. Hustled out of it by Roberts. Eventually it will get away from Checkland. No nonsense, but it is actually an excellent ball forward because Bavalok's onto it. He's got Skillen in behind. Skillen into the area, cuts it back to Smith. Edge once more, what a finish! Fired home by Deacon Smalley. And it's a second for Robbie Fowler's Football Education Academy. Well, that's complete forward play from Sam Smith though, Paris. He's set that one up excellently well.
Yeah, the ball's come in from behind, and he's decided quickly to lay it off to the next person in hope someone will get there, and there Deacon wants to finish it nice and composed.
Ethan, that is some finish from Deacon Smalley as well. He's got all of that. No chance for Luca Bien.
Yeah, it's a fantastic finish from Deacon. When it comes to striking a ball, there's not really many like him that hits a ball like he does.
He's got all of that. No chance for Preston Bitemo on the line. That's the second goal for Robbie Fowler's Football Education Academy. in this first half. They are up by 2 now following Smith's earlier penalty. He's got himself an assist as well. Hat-trick in the last game. A reminder that he's now scored 39 goals this season. Sam Smith's got a bright future. And it came as well from that long ball out of defence, Paris. I'm not sure if that was a clearance or a pass forward. It will certainly be claimed as a pass now.
Well, you'll try and claim it, but we know really it was a clearance, but he done well to counter quite quickly and get numbers up at attack.
Eden Babalok as well involved in the build-up for that goal. He did well. And Taylor, no one likes to go 2 down in a cup final, but as you said before, and it's still true now, there's plenty of time left.
Yeah, definitely time. It's not ideal going 2-0 down in a final, but now you've got even more to do, so you've got to work even harder now to get it back because you're 2 goals down. You've got to do even more so now and dig in even more, so that's what it's going to take from the boys.
Up goes Watkins to make the header, and it falls to Checkland. Whitley trying to keep hold of it, crunching tackle from Harry McVeigh, but it will be a throw-in to the Strachan Football Foundation. They trail by 2 in this final, Strachan Football Foundation, but not yet half an hour gone in this cup final. It's a big hour ahead of the Warwickshire side. Teeing up for the long throw. Has always got a place in the game, if you ask myself. And it is long to the back post. Donaldson almost there. Tackled by Barrows in the area and then finally cleared. And then finally the clearance comes. Well, crossfield ball into plenty of space. If anyone from Liverpool can get a hold of it. Great tackle. And cleared away as well by Rio Donaldson. Taylor getting back well there to help out his side, Donaldson.
Yeah, he's done really well there, getting back and helping support Kai Barrows in there in the right back position.
High press from SFF. Clark. Parso all the way back. Trapasso with the ball across. Owen Jones. McVeigh looks long. Excellent running behind from Skillen. Flag stays down. Skillen with the lob. Szymanski heads it back to the goalkeeper. Taylor, that's some great work under pressure from Oliver Szymanski.
Yeah, he's done really well. I'm not sure why he quite let it bounce in the first place. I think he had a few of us scared, but no, he did well to get back and head it back into Luca. I think he was more confident than anyone else.
Flag stayed down though. Paris, big chance for Joel Skillen.
It is. That's a couple of chances Joel's had, and he's usually more clinical, but as you said, Taylor said, great defending from the centre half.
Long ball. Denied, but the second has fallen to Liverpool's Fowler Academy. Trapasso looking to take on Barrows. Barrows gets the better of him this time. Bien, long ball, bounces over Jones, and he's got some company, and it has been nicked off his toes, but across come the covering defenders. This time it's the goal scorer, Smalley. Bitemo with a good tackle, gliding through defenders with some good footwork, Carl Whitley. Well, that was a sliding tackle on Bitemo that was disliked by the players down on field. Heard the roar there as Bavalok went flying in. I think it will just be a free kick. Good footwork though, Taylor, from Whitley.
Yeah, definitely. Carl's got great footwork. Again, like Rio, he's very good at 1v1s and beating people. That's what he likes to do. But no, he did well to win it.
Bitemo, good ball forward. Ruben Wade, the captain, just trying to get onto the outside of his opposite skipper McVeigh, and he has won the corner. Big chance, Taylor, for SFF to get back into the game.
Yeah, definitely. Big chance. Just really coming up to half-time now. It'd be great to get a goal and stay within the game. The longer it goes on, the more you're trying to push for 2 goals then.
Checkland with the cross. Flat into the feet of Whitley. Eventually cleared. Kai Barrows, Donaldson in a good position to cross, but Che Trapasso wins the throw. Ethan, that's really good defence from Trapasso, who's not afraid to get back and help out when needed.
Yeah, it's fantastic from Shea. It just shows how willing he is to come back and defend.
Will be a throw-in for the Liverpool Fowlers Academy. Watkins got the last touch that time. The Strachan Football Foundation. All the way back to Smith under a bit of pressure. Gets it away only as far as Whitley. Whitley looking to take on Jones. Whitley on the turn, gets the strike away. Clatters off Owen Jones. It'll be another corner. It's a better spell for the Strachan Football Foundation, Taylor.
Yeah, definitely. You can feel like this picking up a little bit now, getting a few more chances, a couple of corners in the last couple of minutes. So hopefully we can keep on that now and keep the momentum going.
Another corner to come. This time with a bit more height on it. Oh, it's just missed by everyone in the area. Rio Donaldson was up, but chance missed, Taylor.
Yeah, it's not a bad ball either. It's just, I think he's just misjudged it and got under it a little bit, but hopefully we keep on this now, keep the pressure up.
Well, the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy lead by 2 against the Strachan Football Foundation. An early penalty from Sam Smith, and he got the assist as he teed it up for Deacon Smalley to hammer home. Paris, a comfortable position for your side to be in at the moment.
It is indeed, however, the game seems a bit open, so a little more solidarity would do for me.
Goal kick to come from Alfie Smith. You can get a lot behind the ball. And he does hammer it up over halfway. Flicked on by Roberts. Cleaned up by Archie Marsh. Long ball searching for Rio Donaldson. But instead the ball is out of play and Dan Clark will have the throw in. SFF just need to add a little bit more pace into the game at the moment. Winning back possession in midfield. Watkins battling with it. Lovely turn by Smalley. But Watkins in his possession. Searching for options there. Felt a little bit isolated, and in the end, the throw-in does go. the way of the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy. Laying it out from defence. A hint of a loose pass, but Jones is quick to set them on their way. And that's an excellent drive up the centre of midfield from McVeigh. Good ball out wide here. What can they create? Bavalok. Whipped in. Free header. Up goes the flag, but Luca Bien had it covered in the end. Harry McVeigh making a forward run all the way up from right back. He's found himself in the centre of the area, Paris. Is that a usual spot for him to hang out?
Well, Harry's quite a versatile player, so sometimes in training he often finds himself as a striker, but usually he's quite confident in them situations and puts him in the back of the net.
Flag was up, despite Luca Bien's fine save. Made a couple of those already today. That move started and almost finished by McVeigh as well. Going to come from Dan Clark. Has it back. Good footwork to get around one, and then looks to win another throw there of Rio Donaldson. Well, Taylor, it looks like at the moment Rio Donaldson is the key to getting back into this game for the Strachan Football Foundation.
Yeah, definitely. Giving Rio the ball and the space with him. He'll like to drive into that and really go and beat people 1v1. Balls over the top like that, if you can get onto the end of them, he does cause a lot of damage for teams.
Second ball is gathered by SFF as well. Flag up, unfortunately. Donaldson just a touch offside. So it'll be a free kick. Well, 2 goals today makes it 94 for the season for the Liverpool FC Fowlers Academy. And Paris, that is a pretty excellent scoring record. What accounts for that kind of tally?
It really is, honestly. There's not many words you can say for it. I think they'll be pushing to get to the century mark, but for now we just need to focus on maintaining the game and seeing out the result.
Century of goals in a 10-team league would be something pretty special, and they're 2 up in this final, but Watkins looking to drive the Strachan Football Foundation up the field, but it's back with the centre halves instead. Bitemo, good footwork, draws the foul. Well, a little shrug of the head from yourself there, Taylor, as the ball went back to the centre halves. They're being asked to do quite a lot of the build-up play at the moment, and it's not benefiting SFF as of yet.
No, it's just not really dropping. The boys are trying to play out, but there's not really much after that, and it's kind of, the boys are just getting, I think it's almost a little bit impatient now, and they're trying to force things, and I don't think they need to. There's still a long time to go in the game yet. So they've just got to stay patient and keep moving the ball and looking for opportunities to come through, because they will happen.
A testament really to the Liverpool FC Fowlers Academy defence. In the league this season, Ethan, you've conceded just 7 goals, which is a seriously impressive record to go along with your fine rate of scoring.
Yeah, it just shows how defensively sound we are as a team, and to be fair, some of the goals we've conceded may be from mistakes, but again, it just shows how nice and compact we are as a team and how everyone's willing to defend for one another.
Wade makes the tackle on Bavalok, who was looking to get away for a second time. Big part to play in that second goal. A third would leave a real mountain to climb for Strachan Football Foundation. But it's the Liverpool FC Fowlers Academy in control. There's the ball forward, but Szymanski has it. Bit of pressure from Fowlers. Fowlers Academy keeping that high press on, hoping for a turnover. Roberts hustling. In the end, it has to be cleared long. Kai Barrows does really well to win a free kick there, because Paris, that high press looked really threatening.
It is doing well to keep maintaining the energy, seeing as though we're looking towards half-time, but a high press seems to be working, and Strachan looks to be struggling to get out from it.
But instead it's Watkins, Szymanski driving out from defence. Donaldson as well to get round the first defender, driving between Roberts and Trapasso. No free kick, so the long ball forward instead. Great touch, in need of some support. In the end, just hustled out of the game, and Barrows looks to win the throw. Well, as we approach half-time, still 2 goals in favour of the Liverpool FC Fowler's Academy. Strachan Football Foundation have shown some bright moments. Won a couple of good set-piece opportunities, but at the moment haven't as of yet got themselves into the game. Good initial touch from Sheesby, but then dispossessed. Once again, it's Owen Jones looking to dribble out of defence. Throwing to come. Taylor, it would be pretty important to get something before half-time here. It'd really do the Strachan Football Foundation the world of good.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great time to get a goal if you're pushing the game, and being 2-0 down, if we could go in at 2-1, it'd just give them boys that little bit of push, a little bit more motivation to know that we can go and win the game.
Really good pass across to Barrows, who controls it well, but he's dispossessed by Trapasso. Roberts' ball is charged down, but it will be back with the Liverpool FC Fowler's Academy. Smith intercepted the clearance. Watkins with a good first touch. And Whitley's ball goes astray. So instead it will be carried out of defence by Pfeffer. It's a good touch and a driving run from Sudworth. Slips the ball in behind, just not enough on the pass. But a great driving run out of defence, and back goes Roberts to play centre half. Paris, that's one of those driving runs you were talking about earlier, and it looks really impressive there.
It is. Adam Sudworth was formerly a left winger, so as I said, very confident on the ball, looks to attack.
Well, winger to centre half. An interesting transformation for Adam Sudworth. He's defended really well today so far, but that's a ball in behind for Sheesby to chase. And he'll whip it in, but didn't get the right purchase on it there, Sonny Sheesby. As we approach half-time, Taylor, what kind of messages will George Mackey be imparting onto the squad?
I think he'll be mostly saying to the boys, just stay patient. There's a lot of time still to go. I think we've got the ball, we've moved it quite well, but in patches we've tried to play forward too quickly and tried to rush things, and I don't think we need to. We've still got a long half to go yet for the boys, so I think just keep it patient, keep moving the ball, keep looking for opportunities. That's all we can ask for, really.
And Ethan, same question, but from the greener side of the garden. What kind of messages will the coaching staff look to impart on this side?
Going into half-time, I believe Maka will tell the lads to just keep things composed. Don't allow any more goals, and just see the game out, really. But yeah, we go into the second half now.
Well, Martin Dexter hasn't been too busy in that first half. Did give an early penalty away that Sam Smith tucked home, the referee. But on the replay, a fair decision. Smith won the penalty and tucked home his 39th of the season, and then got the assist as well for the second goal midway through the first half, when Deacon Smalley tucked home from inside the area with a powerful finish. And that leaves things as they are. The Liverpool Fowler Academy lead by 2 against the Strachan Football Foundation. There's still plenty of time in this semi-final, 45 minutes in fact, for them to get back in the game. But gents, let's just have another look at the goals. This first, it was a driving run from Smith, and Taylor, Archie Marsh so close to the inch-perfect tackle, but it just got away from him.
He was, yeah. I think he's just the great little touch that he's just put away from him, so he's just gone round the back of him, and it is a penalty all day.
And Paris Lane never in doubt from here.
Never. Sam's very confident on his penalties, knows where he's going, knows what he's doing, knows how to score them.
Clean penalty tucked into the left-hand corner, sent the busy Luca Bien the wrong way. And then the second goal was on the counter-attack. Bavalok latched on to this long ball forward. And then it was some excellent play from that front three. Tap back to Smalley, who tucked it home emphatically. Pretty textbook counter-attack, Ethan, from the Liverpool Fowlers Academy.
Yeah, I believe so. It just shows how what we do in training works. Just runs from midfield, passing to the striker, looks around, set, finish.
A pleasing one for the coaching staff of the Liverpool Fowlers Academy, who lead at the break in this National Football Youth League Premier Cup final. The Premier Cup on the line here at Pride Park, the home of Derby County. 45 minutes to come in just a few moments' time. Angry text. A big 45 minutes to come then from the Strachan Football Foundation, who trail by 2 at the break against Liverpool FC's Fowler Academy. Paris Delane and Ethan Danku alongside me from the Fowler Academy, and it was a good first half, but you've got some work to do to make sure that this Strachan Football Foundation team don't get back into the game, Ethan.
Yeah, I think it's really important that we really stamp our authority on the game and just keep composed and just not allow any more any mistakes. But I'd say at the minute we're doing well, but there's definitely we can step it up a gear or two.
And Taylor So's alongside from the Strachan Football Foundation. It wasn't the perfect first half, just need to create a little bit more up front, and then suddenly we've got a game on, Taylor.
Yeah, definitely. It was quite a slow start from us and 2 goals that we gave away, so we've got a mountain to climb now, but we've given ourselves that to do, so we've got to work harder now and try and create more chances to give us a shot at it.
In the second half, it's the Strachan Football Foundation playing from right to left in the yellow and blue, and well, the Liverpool Fowler Academy, the famous red and white of Liverpool, the senior side they're partnered with. But it's a good drive down the left from the captain Ruben Wade to begin with for SFF, and it's a quick throw as well towards Whiteley, who hooks it into the area. Might fall here for Checkland, who goes down. Whipped back in by Barrows. Up goes Whiteley. It's Carl Whitley in the air and just off target, but a really bright start, Taylor.
Yeah, much better start in this second half, and hopefully we can keep this going now and try and nick one quite early so we've got the rest of the game to push on.
Really good cross from Kai Barrows. Alfie Smith, though, with the goal kick. And the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy will look to claim possession, but instead it's come to Preston Bitemo. Crunching tackle there. It might be Smith who's the quickest to react. Smith taking on Szymanski. Gets on the outside. Cutting back in. He's got Barrows and Szymanski all over him. And well, Kai Barrows has done exceptionally well there, Taylor.
Yeah, he's done really well. He's up against the tricky winger as well, so he's got his work cut out today, but 1v1 defending, he's done really well.
Ruben Wade, away from one, driving into midfield as his opposite skipper McVeigh did at times for Fowler in that first half. McVeigh with a long ball forward, but caught Smith out on this occasion, so Luca Bien will have it back. Marsh. Watkins back to Marsh. Well, it was a slow start to the league campaign for Strachan Football Foundation. They sit 7th in the Northwest Premier, a really tough division. But they've had some good form coming into this game, and 2 big wins in their last 2 will give them confidence, as will their comfortable semi-final. It's Crawley, who they beat 3-0. Well, that's an excellent leave, and Sheesby in behind, goes from range. It won't trouble Alfie Smith. We were talking at the break, Taylor, about what Sonny Sheesby offers. He's a real hard worker up front, and they'll need that hard graft to get back into this game.
Yeah, definitely. Sonny will really work hard for the team, and he'll go and press what he can and really put his body about and try and make it difficult for defenders, and that's what he's doing. We need more of that this half.
John Watkins got back to make the tackle for the Strachan Football Foundation, but the foul was made. And well, Roberts in control in midfield. Sudsworth as well. Licked on, excellent pass. Trapasso. Skillen on the turn. Joel Skillen drops all the way back into centre half to allow Sudsworth to carry, and then all the way back to the goalkeeper, Luca Bien. Well, I've picked that out myself, Paris, but it's true that when the likes of Jones and Sudsworth drive on, the winger is often dropping back into centre half. That tactic really allows your side to break forward.
It is. There's a lot of commitment between the players and the team. There's quite strong bond between them, so each of them like to work with each other because they're friends, really.
Sheesby's won that back really well. It's a good cross from Donaldson on that far side, but Sonny Sheesby with a good hold-up play couldn't then get on the end of the cross. But Alfie Smith has been pretty busy in these opening stage of this second half. Taylor, encouraging signs.
Yes, definitely. Hopefully we can keep this going, and we're creating chances. We've probably created more now already in the first 5 or 10 minutes than we did in the first half, so definitely positive signs.
Donaldson driving, looking for Sheesby, intercepted. Long ball down the line. Cut out really well by Marsh, who gets it back to the goalkeeper. Good defending up against the prolific Sam Smith. Zizmansky shapes to go long. Barrows. Well, intercepted. McVeigh, good footwork. Roberts, first time. Loses out. Free kick. Goes the way of the Strachan Football Foundation. Well, Ethan, up by 2 goals in this important cup final, but the second half hasn't gone all your way so far.
No, not really, but Strachan are doing well to create chances, but we need to calm ourselves down and just stay composed.
Good ball in from Whitley. It's a dangerous one. Clark on the turn. Hacks it down range. But a good turnover and a good ball forward. In the end, it's back with Luca Bien. But another good chance, Taylor, for Strachan Football Foundation.
Yeah, another good chance. I've just been watching that, though. I think we've just got to be careful of the counter as well. The Fowler boys are very, very sharp on the counter, so it's important to notice that as well and make sure we're defensively set first.
Well, we've got some action on the touchline, as you were just letting me know, Paris. It's Paddy Kay shaping to come on. And we were talking about it at half-time. What kind of impact will he have on this side as well? We'll come back to you in a moment, because Smith's come out long and a miscommunication perhaps with Jones, but the danger is cleared. So we'll return to the subject of Paddy Kay, Paris.
He's a very, very technically gifted player, Paddy Kay is. He'll look to retain the ball, bring some composure into the team, slow the game down, and look to see the rest of the game out.
He'll be joining us shortly. Ruben Wade has the ball in hand, captain of Strachan Football Foundation. Well, onto the field comes Paddy Kay. Well, it's Harry McVeigh who's left the field for the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy. We'll see what impact he can make. For now, though, Ruben Wade shaping up for another long throw. It's into the area, flicked on by Whitley, and he has won the corner. Well, nothing wrong with a long throw in this modern game, Taylor.
No, nothing wrong with that. And I think what's been said at half-time is try and get balls in the box and try and create drama for the defence. And I think we are so far. I think we're getting chances from it. So keep going with it. Keep going with it.
Cross to come in from Kobe Checkland. Checkland, centre of the area, still in the box. Roberts gets ahead to it. Smalley, and then finally hammered downfield up to halfway. Flicked up by Ruben Wade, who gets things underway as quickly as he can. for SFF, the Strachan Football Foundation. This Strachan Football Foundation, of course, started by Gordon Strachan. A talented player in his own right, also former Celtic manager, won 3 leagues on the bounce in the early 2000s. His sons Craig and Gavin both involved as well in the foundation. Of course, Gavin now first team coach at Celtic as well. Craig, a former professional golfer. Taylor, there's a real football pedigree across the Strachan Football Foundation, and it's a great thing to have.
Yeah, massively, especially as an upcoming coach like myself, and it's so good to have, and you can use so many links from the different coaches. And we also work alongside Kevin McDonald, who used to play, Steve Ogrizovic, who is Coventry City. So we've got a lot of coaches that we work with that we can learn from, and as players and coaches as well, you learn so much from them different types of people.
Donald, the former Aston Villa manager, and Steve Ogrizovic, 600 caps in the Football League for Coventry, has been caretaker, reserve manager and academy manager in his time there, now with the Strachan Football Foundation. Free kick goes the way of the Liverpool FC Fowler's academy, head coached by Carl Macaulay. Paris, we were talking about him at the break and the experience he brings.
Yeah, he's been around Mac. He's played himself. Quite a composed, hardy right back he was, or left back, but he's great experience. Very, very good player manager, and he's often a joy to have round.
Here's Kay on the offensive for the first time for the Fowler's academy. Long ball charged down. It will fall to Bitemo, who lofts his own ball forward. Great run. Donaldson's on the end of it. Donaldson carrying. Sliding tackle by Clark. A really important tackle, Ethan Danku.
Yeah, it's fantastic from Clarky. It just shows once he's made the mistake, he's really able to work back and just prevent any opportunities for Strachan.
This is a really good tackle on Donaldson. Even wins the goal kick as well. Just deflecting off the Strachan Football Foundation winger. Kay's got a long ball to deal with, does keep it in play well. Charged down by Whitley. Great work ethic from the winger. And you said, Taylor, that was a part of the selection process. It was just who's going to give the most in the early stages.
Yeah, definitely. Working hard off the ball as well. And then free up top, they give you that. They go and press the ball. If the ball's loose, they go and try and win it. It's what you want from your front three.
There's certainly plenty of talent on the bench for the Strachan Football Foundation. Callum Reynolds on the bench, the top scorer. 13 goals in 17 and a goal in the semi-final. And he is onto the field now. Callum Reynolds replacing the number 10, Kobe Checkland. They've also got Elliot Pratt, who scored a goal in the last game against Tranmere, on the bench. But for now, Reynolds onto the field, a very different type of forward, Taylor.
Yeah, definitely. I think he can hold the ball very well when he moves the ball. He's a very creative player. He looks to beat people and go 1v1 with people. So that's what's important now. We can try and get him on the ball a lot.
It's now the 4 up front for Strachan Football Foundation. Sheesby and Reynolds up there together, with Donaldson and Whitley holding wide. It's a rather ambitious ball forward, but it does the job and cleans things up defensively. But it's Ruben Wade for SFF who look to get them moving forward. That ball doesn't go to plan. What kind of message, Paris, is being imparted there on young Paddy Kay?
I think it's just a message of getting the ball down, playing, because it's been quite a disappointing start for Fowler, really. It seems to be going long a lot, especially since the control we had closing off the first half. So I think he'll just be telling them to get the team down and get the ball playing again.
First touch there was off Eden Bavalok. That's a ball forward, searching for Donaldson. And it's put out off the corner flag, so ball in play. Rio Donaldson does eventually have the throw. Goes the linesman's flag. Oh, lovely flick on by Sheesby. Hacked away only as far as Wade. Wade looking to take it to the byline. Kay shepherds it out of play. And it will be a goal kick. Taylor, better from the Strachan Football Foundation.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a much better start to the second half. It's just one of them now. We're 2-0 down, so you're trying to claw the game back. And as the time ticks by, you've got more and more to do. So it's about digging in and trying to get that goal as soon as possible, really.
Smith under pressure from Sonny Sheesby. And that's a really excellent pass. Donaldson makes the foul. Good work from Clark. Well, top of the league, the Liverpool FC Fowler's Academy. 16 wins from 17. Only one defeat was rather recently against the Stephen Gerrard Academy. 2-0 in the league, but then, of course, they knocked them out in the Cup semi-final in the game that really matters, Paris.
Yeah, it's as I said before, it's a local derby, so every game's important, but we got the most important game that secured the final for us.
Out for a throw, though. In from Wade. Mansky. Watkins. Watkins operating at the base of midfield. Mansky on the turn, puts Paddy Kay to floor. Lovely footwork, but there's some pressure. Roberts in on Watkins. Good composure. Marsh, well, just keeping it off the toes of Sam Smith. Watkins. Now Szymanski gets his head down and looks to find the ball forward. Good interception from Adam Sudsworth, but it's back with Bitemo, who lays it off. Bitemo on the return into the area, looking to take on Clark. This time he does win a corner. A better looking attack from the Strachan Football Foundation, Taylor.
Yeah, definitely. I think I would say it's coming, but I hope it is, to be honest. I think we've got more chances now. We've made loads of more chances. Got to try and put them away now. And these set pieces, we've got every chance of scoring on this.
Owen Jones now wearing the armband for the Liverpool side. Whitley to whip it in. He's got Barrows short. It's a great delivery off of Smith, but not fully cleared away. And this time they do clear it, and there could be a break on. Check back from Trapasso. In comes the sliding tackle, and it will be a foul. Callum Reynolds gives it away. That was some very mature football, Paris. The break was on, but Trapasso knows the score. Keen to just keep possession instead.
Yeah, he seen he had no options, so we thought it was better to come back and recycle the play, and in the end we got a free kick which allowed us to progress.
Although it's quickly back with the Strachan Football Foundation, headed on by Whitley. Sean Watkins forward, but only to Dan Clark. Long ball for Smith, who heads it on, but there's no overlapping run this time from Che Trapasso. Excellent hold-up play from Reynolds. Eventually loses out. Here's Trapasso again. Bitemo comes in behind and gives away the free kick. It's a good run from Trapasso. Shake of the head though, Paris, from you.
Yeah, there's not enough runs for me personally. Shea's done well to come inside, but then he has no options, and it's a reckless challenge really, but he had to do it.
The kind of tackle you need to make in a cup final when you're 2 down, but a free kick will be given away. I think Preston Bitemo might be going into the book here. Well, gets away one this time. They haven't been too busy so far, the referees. Martin Dexter just getting control of the game once more. Smalley, the goal scorer, to whip it in. Blocked by Marsh, hacked away by Barrows. And Pitemo on the break, puts the ball forward. Donaldson will get there first. Donaldson looking to get on the outside of Jones, but Jones is back there. Donaldson still on his feet, and then an excellent cutout from Eden Baverlock all the way back there to intercept. This is a fine run though from Real Donaldson though. Excellent work on the break from Donaldson, Taylor.
Yeah, excellent work. It's great defending in the end, to be fair, but Rio, that's what he can do. He can run, he can get past people and beat them 1v1 and get good deliveries in as well.
Great defence from Baverlock though. Whitley, dangerous area. Strong header away from Smith. And the flag is up.
2 or 3 balls like that now. Got to try and counter on that. Great delivery.
Flag is up for a potential head injury. But good defending, Paris, from the forward players for this Liverpool FC Fowler Academy. First, Baverlock with a great tackle and then a good header from Smith.
Yeah, there's a lot of aggression and intensity to make sure we all do our jobs and put less pressure on the centre halves to do it for us.
Sonny Sheesby back to his feet. Well, it looks like we'll be restarting with a free kick for the Strachan Football Foundation in a really dangerous area. Or the more traditional drop ball. But in a cup final, not 100% sure that Carl Whitley isn't going to whip this in. And he is in fact going to whip it into a dangerous area, headed away by Smith. Can you blame him in this high-profile game? Skillen looking to break, wins the free kick. Great defence, Ethan, from Liverpool FC Fowler Academy overall.
Yeah, it's fantastic from us. And obviously Skillen again on the break, but obviously good defender from the Strachan player and good from Joel from winning the free kick.
Free kick will clear their lines. Well, 2 reasonably quick goals in the first half, but nothing in the second. But Smith might get onto this long ball. Smith lays it back to Kay. First time shot. Down goes BN to smother it. That just shows how dangerous Sam Smith can be. Already 1 assist today. As well to free up Paddy Kay. Doesn't get a hold of the shot. But dangerous, Paris, from the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy.
Yeah, there's more positive. It's what we need to do. More attack and less defence, and hopefully more threats of goal.
Good header in midfield, but it will fall to Skillen. Joel Skillen, good footwork. Checking back to find Clark. Oh, loose pass, lovely turn by Szymanski. BN. Whitley, chance of a break. Watkins. 1 down for Liverpool's Fowler's Academy, and there's an interception. They'll keep the play alive. Great dribbling from Baverlock. And it's come all the way for Trapasso. Trapasso into the area. It's over everyone. Donaldson will get onto it. Well, a stoppage in play for a player down with a bit of cramp, it looks like, Ethan. So, about 20 minutes to go in this final. You lead by 2 goals.
Sorry.
I was just going to ask, what do this side need to do to see out the rest of the game?
Just to keep the ball, let Strachan run and press, and just remain composed, maybe get 1 or 2 goals, and we'll be celebrating at the end of the game, hopefully.
player down in the centre of midfield, receiving some attention. That's the stoppage in play. The Liverpool FC Fowler's Academy lead by 2-0 as a substitution has been made. Elliot Pratt, a goal scorer in the last game against Tranmere 11 days ago, is onto the field. And that round of applause was for Sonny Sheesby, who's left the play. So a completely new front line through the centre, at least, Taylor, for the Strachan Football Foundation.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Elliot will come on now and play left wing. He's a really bright player, really quick player, really intelligent with the ball. He'll look to make runs and go and beat people, so hopefully he can bring that to us now. But 20 minutes to go, we need to try and throw everything at it now. We give ourselves that 2-0. They gave themselves a 2-0 lead in the first half, and we kind of let it happen, so now it's on us to go and push and try and gain it back.
Well, it looks like we are soon to get underway. There'll be a change for the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy. David Blankendal will come onto the field for Adam Sudsworth. So what kind of shape, Paris, will the side have now that we've made a change at centre-half?
I think Luke will drop in, and if Luke doesn't, it'll go to a 3-back with Dan Clark on the left, Owen through the middle and Eden on the right.
That's how things look to shape up at the moment. Some good footwork to keep play alive. It's an excellent ball. Searching for the new man, Blankendale. Now, still there in support and has it now. But it's swept up by Marsh. Bien chips it into the centre of the park. Whitley, ball on. A race on as well for Reynolds. Reynolds away from the first, and he's won a free kick as well, and a bit of life in the game for the Strachan Football Foundation. Well, it's been tight games all the way through this final run. 4-3 against Everton, 3-2 against Middlesbrough, and then that comfortable semi-final for this Strachan Football Foundation side. They'll look to get back into this game here. Elliot Pratt freshly onto the field with the in-swinging free kick. Short, only to the edge of the area, but only as far as Barrows. Whitley. Donaldson looking to take on all comers. Barrows, first time cross, looped and high, and Reynolds is under it. Still into the area, finally away from Clark. But they'll keep the pressure on. This is better, Taylor. Still trailing by 2, but still time to get into the game.
Yeah, definitely. I think the last 20 minutes now, ball's been up this end quite a lot. But again, this is what I'm not too sure on. They're very good at counter-attacking, and we've got to be set for that as well.
Well, Skillen put the ball through. Marsh put a strong hand on the Liverpool striker looking to run away. So the break ended for now, but it's back with Che Trepas. Kay. They go all the way across to Jones. Smalley, goal scorer today, with a long ball forward. Well, there's the first touch taken in defence, and then Smith got a hold of it, and he's won the free kick. And really good hold-up play once again from Sam Smith. Have another look at this first touch. Does really well to get away from Marsh. Not the first time he's drawn a foul from the centre half. And Paris, he's still looking really impressive.
He is, yeah. I think Strachan are very, very lucky to not get away with a serious booking there, as I think Sam was through and had a very clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Free kick to come down the line. Babalok, who cuts inside. Babalok away from 2. Kay. Good high press from the Strachan Football Foundation, but it's evaded well, and Kay driving forward himself, puts the ball in behind for Blankendale. Blankendale ushered out of it this time, gives away the foul. Archie Marsh will get back to his feet. Well, that is a foul. It's what allows the Strachan Football Foundation to drive on. Tenuous from SFF, but in the end, no danger. Back with BN. Well, the clock is against the Strachan Football Foundation, who trail by 2 in this National Football Youth League Premier Cup final. Watkins misses out in midfield to Smalley, puts the ball in behind, deflection, and BN comfortably back with the ball in hand. Long ball, but there aren't really any willing runners there, except for Elliot Pratt, who's won it back as well. Reynolds on the turn. Only one man to pick out, and Reynolds has won it back again. Pratt cutting on the inside. Watkins. Bitemo all the way through to Reynolds. Doesn't really get a hold of it, but Pratt then. Oh, it's still loose. Off Whitley. Just about keeping it alive here, the Strachan Football Foundation. Good tenacity from Reynolds and Pratt. Hooked into the area. Now Reynolds does get his head to it, but it won't trouble Alfie Smith. Just under 15 minutes, Taylor, of regular time to go in this final, and Reynolds and Pratt now do hold the key to getting them back into this game, you feel?
Yeah, definitely. They've come on and made a really good impact. Got a bit of tenacity about them. They're energetic, they're fresh, so they're trying to come on and make something happen, but there's only so much they can do. It's got to be a team effort as well. Sam
Smith, the 39-goal striker in this, his 25th appearance, the top scorer in the league. Hat-trick against Tranmere last time out, and he wins another foul. Good hold-up play. A couple of changes to come for the Strachan Football Foundation. Callum Dorr and Charlie Bales. Charlie Wiltshire and Charlie Bales, both onto the field. Wiltshire and Bales, what will they add to this side, Taylor?
Charlie Bales, centre-back, so he'll come on and play, I think. Just fresher legs in there. And then Charlie Wiltshire is like a little sitter. He's been unlucky with injuries, to be honest with him. He's had a really long injury, but he's just started to come back into the team now, and he offers a lot. He's a very good player on the ball, nice and composed. So hopefully he can bring that sort of play for us, because I think that's what we need now.
And it has been turned over, and it's a ball forward by Wiltshire. Well, Smith's come a long way, and he has dealt with it well. Bitemo gets a touch in midfield, and Bitemo on the charge, looking to chase down Reynolds. Kay with a good first touch, and here goes Paddy Kay. Fresher legs, assessing his options. Kay picks out Blankendale. Blankendale away from a couple of players, still with it. David Blankendale. And he's done really well there. Ethan, you're pleased with how Blankendale's done?
Yeah, David's a really good player, really tricky, looks to get on the ball, and obviously, as we've seen, very good first touch as well.
And a free kick, a decent way out, but certainly in striking distance. Paris, care to predict what the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy might do from here?
I think Sam will stand over it, but Dan Clark will be the one looking to hit this if Sam doesn't, and if Dan Clark can hit them, so if he does decide to shoot, it could be flying into the top corner.
Well, it's Clark standing over it. And this could seal it here. Just over 10 minutes to go. Clark just over the bar. Well, it was a good effort from Dan Clark. Got a goal in the last game against Tranmere. That 6-0 win, one better than Strachan Football Foundation's 5-0 win against them 11 days ago. It's certainly been a tighter contest than the last time these two sides met, of course. That was a 5-1 victory for Fowler's Academy. They lead by 2 for the moment. Chip down the line. Well, Skillen was dispossessed, but then he got a hold of it again and has done really well to find Smith. High press from Whitley. All the way over the top. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper this time. Bales. Across to Szymanski. It's a good ball in behind if Donaldson can get a hold of it. Rio Donaldson taking on Clark, and Clark gets a big tackle in there. Strong defence, Paris, what you need at this stage of the final.
It is, yeah. Clarkey seems to have hurt himself in that tackle, but he'll play on through. He's a very tough lad.
And it just rolls out of play, and the game seems to be getting away from SFF at the moment. They need something special, and they need it soon, as Dan Clark back to his feet. Still a few more changes for Liverpool FC's Fowler Academy to make if they need to. But it's SFF, the Strachan Football Foundation, with the throw. Szymanski. Ruben Wade. Back with it, the captain. Looking to switch it and find Rio Donaldson, which he does. Donaldson will take on Clark again here. Donaldson to the byline. Sliding tackle, and excellent from Che Trapasso. And he'll look for Smith in behind, but cut out by Bales. Great defence from Che Trapasso. Donaldson from a long way out. It's just deflected off the shins of Alfie Smith, but then he regathers. Heart-in-mouth moment there for Liverpool FC Fowler Academy, Ethan. It was a nervous one, but Smith got a hold of it.
Yeah, Alfie's done really well to come out and claim it, and it just shows, obviously, we've only conceded 7 goals this season. Shows how confident we are in our goalkeeper.
But for the moment, the Strachan Football Foundation are forward once again, but it's back with Alfie Smith. Just teasing Carl Whitley there. There's a good cross into the centre. Reynolds was there, but Smith got in front of him. How many more chances will SFF get against this dominant defence of Liverpool's Fowler's Academy? Bitemo wide to Donaldson again. Szymanski. Bitemo. Szymanski wants a bit more movement. Bales does well to get that one away. Fired in, good touch. Falls to Blankendale, who's back inside again. Havelock, who's moved further back, looks to pick out a great ball. Bales gets his head to it on the turn. Trapasso, lovely ball. Skillen, across comes Szymanski to deny Joel Skillen. And he's carried out well. Wiltshire almost caught by Skillen on the retreat. Charlie Wiltshire will go long, but he won't threaten this Fowler back line. Long ball from Alfie Smith, and it looks like his namesake Sam Smith has won another free kick high up the field, who took it quickly. So it's back with the Strachan Football Foundation, who, if they create something quickly, could in fact get back in the game. They still trail by 2 goals. Here's Paddy Kay. Good driving run. Down goes Trapasso, and then foul on Preston Bitema. Bitema as he looked to break. Substitution to be made. Callum Dorr onto the field. And it's Louis Smith who's also coming on. And he's on for Blankendal as well, so a change of shape perhaps, Paris.
Yeah, I think we'll go a lot more central now, a few more centre midfielders in there. Hope to narrow it up and stop the crosses coming in from wide, which have looked dangerous.
Well, that ball has fallen in the area and it's a penalty. And is this the opportunity for the Strachan Football Foundation to get back into the game? Well, protestations from Alfie Smith and as well from Owen Jones, who's now wearing the captain's armband. But it was whipped into the area. Let's have another look at this. Well, there is an arm in the back there of Callum Reynolds, I believe. Oh, well, yeah, across comes Eden Babalok. Not too many complaints there, Paris.
No, it was a bit unnecessary in my opinion, but let's give it. Alfie, can he save it? He's saved many penalties before, but we'll just have to look and see now.
Well, Taylor, huge moment for the Strachan Football Foundation to make this a nervy last couple of minutes in this National Football Youth League Premier Cup final.
100% massive moment. Carl Whitley on penalties, very calm. So hopefully if we can put this one away, we've got minutes now really to go and push on, really try and get another, and I believe the boys can.
Well, the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy led very early in this final through a penalty converted by Sam Smith. They added their second through Deacon Smalley midway through that first half, but this is the best chance of the game for the Strachan Football Foundation, who haven't really troubled Alfie Smith at all in this game, but a goal here would really light things up in this final. Well, the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy, Ethan, certainly have a lot to say about this penalty.
Yeah, it appears there's a few push and shoves going on, but I think everyone just needs to calm down.
Decision's been made. Second penalty of the game. Crowding Carl Whitley. And in there is Wiltshire and Bales, as well as the captain, Ruben Wade. Bit of mind games, perhaps, Taylor?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of one of them. I think Liverpool don't really want to concede that goal now because it puts the pressure on them, but I know Kyle will remain calm. He'll just do his job, try and put this away.
We have officially stopped for an injury, as you can see there. We'll be back underway shortly, and it's a crucial moment as well in the game. Strachan Football Foundation, who haven't been letting many shots rip so far in this game. Eden Babalok, who's down at the moment, gave away the penalty on Callum Reynolds. A scorer in the semi-final, Reynolds. Top scorer in this SFF side, and he's won his side a penalty here, following that long looped ball into the area. Well, in the league, it's 5 wins from 16 games for the Strachan Football Foundation. 2 draws in there as well. They've had a few comebacks this season, Taylor. This a huge moment, though.
Yeah, massive moment. If we can put this away, it's all to play for now. I think we can really go on and push. Try and get another one then.
Carl Whitley against Smith. Whitley. Simple as you like. Great composure from Carl Whitley, and that's a popular goal here at Pride Park, the home of Derby County, and the Strachan Football Foundation are back in the game.
Yeah, definitely. It's a massive goal for us. I think now we've got to really push on. Can we try and get another? I think the boys have got the belief now. They've got the backing behind the fans. I think they can really go for it now, make this game interesting.
Paris, only the 8th goal of the year you've conceded. And you've certainly got time on your side, as well as a 1-goal lead. What do you need to do to see this final out?
I think, as I said before, it's not been the best half for Fowler, but we need to maintain composure. I think Alex Pyle's looking to come on. He'll be a good techie player to cause problems, but one more goal to see the game off will do me.
Headed away by SFF. Just chipped back into a dangerous area before Szymanski gets a hold of it. Well, it's another free kick, reasonably high up the field. Wade goes to collect. Bitemo is in no rush to get things back underway. It's just a handball there, it's unlucky. Ricocheted and caught the goal scorer Deacon Smalley. And it's Luca Bien to take this free kick, Taylor.
Yeah, definitely. I think after the last one, I think why not do it again? Got a penalty out of it last time. It's a great delivery from Luca, so hopefully we can get the same of that again.
Charlie Bales on the end of a talking to from our match referee Martin Dexter, who after a very quiet second half has got some work to do in the nervy end of this cup final, where the Strachan Football Foundation have cut the deficit to 1. Free kick to come from the goalkeeper Luca Bien. Lofted into the area, headed away. Wade deflected, and a free kick in the end gets the Liverpool FC Fowler's Academy out of trouble. And Ethan is getting a little bit nervous for this side.
Yeah, definitely. You can see the nerves in the players, but we've got enough quality and level heads to see the game out. And yeah, Alex Parr's coming on now for Joe Skillen.
Alex Parr, the third top scorer in the Northwest Premier Division with 16 goals in 22. Off comes Joel Skillen, who's been very creative today. Another goal from Alex Parr would certainly seal it. And it's Alfie Smith's turn to take the free kick as the goalkeeper. Strong header away.
I think I've just seen the fourth official said 4 minutes, so it's a big 4 minutes now to play.
4 minutes, and that's all for the Strachan Football Foundation to score another and take this game to extra time. At the moment, the National Football Youth League Premier Cup will be going to the Liverpool FC Fowler's Academy, who lead by 2 goals to 1. Around goes Elliot Pratt to try and add some impetus into the game. Eden Bavalok with no rush to take this throw. Just hooked into the corner. Smith on the chase. Charlie Bales leaves it for the goalkeeper, Luca Bien, who you imagine will get everything behind this clearance. They need another goal, and they don't have long to do it. Bien goes as long as you like. Whitley flicks it on. Deflected in the centre of the park. Reynolds looking to get a toe to it. Charged down a second time by Pratt. Well, that's a loose back pass, and Smith's on the end of it. Smith one-on-one. Bien with a huge foot. Just reaching out with the right. Just about took it off the toes of Sam Smith. That could have sealed the game, Paris.
It could have done. Sam, he'll be disappointed with himself there. That's all we need to see the game off, but he's lost a bit of composure. Excellent save again from the goalkeeper. I have to give him his dues.
Looking to take it round Luca Bien and roll it into an empty net, but the goalkeeper had other ideas, Taylor.
Oh, it's excellent from Luca. He's really well stood in the crucial time of the game now. 2 minutes to go. He's done really well and kept us in it just for that one more chance at the end.
And we'll see if they do get that one last chance. It's a free kick on halfway for Liverpool's Fowler Academy. Searching for the corner. Che Trapasso skips around one. Trapasso will just look to hold it up here. He's done really well, Trapasso. And he looks to have won the corner, but instead it's a goal kick. One last chance maybe for the Strachan Football Foundation. They trail 2 goals to 1. This is the scoreline that they've... this is the scoreline that Liverpool's Fowler's Academy came through their semi-final by after extra time when they beat the Stephen Gerrard Academy. They'll take any scoreline into the final whistle if it has them in the lead, as it does now. There's just seconds remaining here. One more throw in from the captain, Ruben Wade. Bitemo into the area. Well, Smith puts a shoulder in, but it rolls out for a goal kick, and Harris, that might be full time here.
Well, we can only hope so.
Bales was encroaching on Smith's area. We are edging ever closer to the culmination of this Premier Cup final. Long kick from Smith. There goes the whistle. It's game over. The late fight back has been subdued from the Strachan Football Foundation. The 2 first half goals from Liverpool's Fowler Academy were enough to see them through in the end. The best defence in the league. Did concede one late on, but they were defiant in their defending, and in the end it's goals from Smith and an assist as well from the striker to set up Deacon Smalley that wins them the National Football Youth League Premier Cup final. Ethan, I'll come to you first. It was a really nervous second half, but they've seen it off.
Yeah, definitely a really nervous second half, but commiserations to Strachan. They really applied pressure onto the team and definitely gave us a very difficult few minutes with that penalty.
Commiserations indeed, Taylor. It was a good performance from this Strachan Football Foundation side, a much better one from your 5-1 loss to the Fowler Academy earlier in the season. A lot that these lads can be proud of.
Yeah, definitely. I think the boys gave it their best really at the end, and I think they were really hard working. But massive congratulations to the Fowler boys, because they've deserved it, and after the season they've had, they deserve everything that's come to them. They've worked hard for it, so massive congratulations to them.
And Paris, another cup final to come. This the first of maybe a couple this season. A really good way to start the back end of the campaign.
Yeah, it is indeed. We're hoping for a similar result next week, but great respect to all the Strachan lads. It was a very intense game, and it was a game I think the lads enjoyed playing in. So,
well, Taylor, Ethan, Paris, thank you very much for joining me for this cup final. We really appreciate having you alongside us. We'll be back shortly for the presentations and another look at the goals, as the Fowler Academy have beaten the Strachan Football Foundation by 2-1 in this National Football Youth League Premier Cup final. I will. Well, ahead of our presentations, we'll show you all the goals from this final. It was a really early penalty shout from Sam Smith, skipping away from Marsh, who did recover well to have an excellent game at centre-half, but Smith won the penalty. Just this final touch to get away. Coolly converted, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. And then midway through the first half, the Liverpool FC Fowler Academy were on top, and they kept up their dominance and added a second goal. When a long ball forward, a clearance really, was latched upon by Eden Baverlock. And then Skillen with a good ball back to Smith, who laid it off. Deacon Smalley, who scored what turned out to be the winning goal. Because later on in the second half, deep in the second half, 85 minutes in fact, there was life in the game as the Strachan Football Foundation were awarded a penalty. The goalkeeper, Luca Bien, with a long looping ball into the area, is what set up that penalty shout. Shoulder comes in the back from Eden Baverlock, who had a big part to play in that second goal for Liverpool FC Fowler's Academy. Gave away the penalty. It was Carl Whitley's responsibility from the spot, and he sent Smith the wrong way with the little one-step run-up. Jorginho-esque, the Italian midfielder, but Whitley this time converted it. Unfortunately, they just ran out of time, the Strachan Football Foundation. They really were pushing in those final moments, but the Fowler Academy hung on to win the game by 2-1, as will shortly be beginning the presentations here, live at the home of Derby County, Pride Park. Still one more final to come, of course, brought live to you here from the home of the Rams. That will be the Under-23 National Football Youth League Trophy Final. That kicks off at 6 p.m. later on this evening.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
So the presentations begin, and it's the referees who will receive their flowers to begin with. The match of the day so far, refereed by Martin Dexter, with Ash Hastings and Josh Unsworth as assistant referees. But up first, it will be the runners-up, the Strachan Football Foundation, led by the captain Ruben Wade and the goalkeeper Luca Bien, who had an excellent game, despite the end result not going their way. Preston Bitembo next to take his medal. Had a very good game in midfield. Doesn't wish to keep it on given the circumstances, but that is understandable. A closely fought game just doesn't go the way of the Strachan Football Foundation, who are fighting for survival at the moment in the Northwest Premier Division. They sit 7th. But a good run of form, kicked off by their semi-final win against Crawley Town, will hopefully see them through to the end of the season as Rio Donaldson collects his medal. An excellent game for the winger as well. Well, there were plenty of players in the running for this award, the likes of Dan Clark, who had a very good game at centre-half. Joel Skillen was impressive, as was Sam Smith, a goal and assist for him, but Che Trapasso with his unbeatable work rate going forward and back. He with some big moments in defence, some big tackles, as well as some excellent balls forward. Great runs in behind. He's an impressive young player, Che Trapasso. 8 goals in 19 games this season, but plenty more to come from the man of the match in this National Football Youth League Premier Cup final. And up come the victorious Liverpool FC Fowler Academy, led by the goalkeeper Alfie Smith. Well, as Paris Elaine was alluding to in commentary alongside me, it's been a remarkable season for this academy side. 94 goals now in all competitions, while only conceding 8 on the way. Just 1 loss in the league in 17 games as well. A really impressive young outfit, and they've got another cup final on the 24th at Molineux to look forward to as well. Scoring record that Robbie Fowler can be proud of. The 8th highest score in Premier League history. The director of this foundation. Good results overall for head coach Carl McCauley as well. Finally, Harry McVeigh, who started the game as captain, before handing it over to number 4 Owen Jones, collects his medal. So we will leave you, for now at least, with the scenes of Liverpool FC's Fowler Academy, your National Football Youth League Premier Cup final winners.